Let's start off with using our best braid to make sure that mane is nice and grippy. And then we're just going to brush it through. Then we use our hair clip to separate the first piece. And now we are going to start French braiding down. So to French braid down, you start with your regular braid and then you start grabbing from the rest of the forelock to start braiding down. Now, you don't want to grab big sections from the forelock, so that way you're not going to get these giant bubble-like braids, and then you won't get any, it's kind of like sticking up, and it looks like there's a giant lump. It's not pretty, and it will actually make your forelock looser over time, especially overnight. So that's why you don't want to grab these big sections, because you want your braid as tight as you can possibly get. The tighter it is, the longer the braid is going to last throughout the night and the next day, all day at the show. To make sure that you are pulling tight enough, you're going to use your thumbs to make sure that it's holding while you are trying to separate the other pieces of the hair. And then as you get to the end of the forelock, you're just going to braid down like regular, but we're going to add our yarn piece in. You're going to braid that yarn all the way down until both of your yarn pieces are on the right side. So that way it's easy to loop it over your finger like so, and then pull through and down. Now we're going to take our pull through tool and we're going to get it all the way down. And we're going to make sure both yarn pieces are in that tool before we pull through. It's very important that they are both pulled through at the same time. Here's the part that I missed at the beginning of the week for the first braiding video I did. So you want to pull through on each side so that way it makes like a cross. And then you're going to use your double surgical knot to secure that braid in. Now just cut the excess yarn off and bing, bang, boom. You got gorgeous braids all over again, and now you know how to braid a forelock.
Not the married.